Hi there, welcome back to my views and news. Three news stories. Firstly, Oromo Liberation Army fighters have carried out an attack on a hotel in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. What was the target? Who was in the hotel? Secondly, was a barrage of allegations against General Tedesse Werede is all over social media now. It seems that after Mbay, now it's Tedesse Werede's turn to face criticism. Thirdly, viewers, a US senator has been sentenced to 10-year imprisonment for receiving bribe from Egypt. Let's start, viewers. Firstly, an attack by the Oromo Liberation Army in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. OLA is faced with unprecedented internal divisions. One OLA main commander has surrendered. Sani Nagasa, Shrab has surrendered too. Kumsa Dereba group is continuing the fight against Ethiopian security forces. OLA and government met twice in Tanzania last year. Talks failed, and keeping in with the splits in OLA, I think Kumsa Dereba group now won't agree to talk to the government. The government wants to crush OLA as well. Kumsa Dereba group has intensified its attacks on Prosperity Party officials, security officials, after government managed to divide the Oromo Liberation Army by convincing Saninagasa to surrender. On Thursday, OLA fighters carried out an attack in East Shore zone, reported. Hotel Coquette was the target. Hotel Coquette is situated in East Shore, Bosat district, Bole town. At around 1 p.m., Oromo Liberation Army fighters threw hand grenades at this hotel. What was happening at the hotel? Reportedly, a meeting of government officials and security officials was ongoing at the hotel when OLA fighters threw hand grenades. They fired two, then they fled. There was no large scale and extended exchange of gunfire. It was basically hit and run attack. Number of casualties unknown, but attack is being confirmed by people of the area. OLA is now adopting two new tactics. Not new, but I think OLA made less use of these tactics in the past. Firstly, hit and run attacks, and secondly, assassinations. The two are main tactics adopted by Fano fighters in the margin. Both are now adopting almost similar tactics. Fano also throw hand grenades at government institutions, police stations, etc. All are doing the same. Both involved in assassinations too. Fano groups announced roadblocks to the implemented ban on vehicle movement in several areas of the region more than once. OLA also called ban on movement twice. Both armed groups have almost similar strategies. But main difference is that OLA is under one command. Kamsa Dereba is in tight control of the organization. Fano has several pillars of power. Secondly, viewers, Werede, Tedesse Werede, a Tigrayan general, is now facing criticism. He's being accused of corruption, accused of gold smuggling, accused of hiding money, etc. Gita Choreda's supporters have launched a campaign to discredit generals. Generals who issued statement in support of TPLF, the Bratzian group. We saw them share letter which could not be confirmed about General Mbay, that Mbay has bought properties illegally in the UAE, and he is stealing money, he's robbing the people of Tigray. And now these Getachew supporters criticizing Tedesse Werede. They say that the Werede is the main man. He's the one who is in contact with Shabia, with Eritrea, with PFDJ. He's the man who is supporting Getachew. He's the man who wanted the president of the region. His name was proposed by Bratzian in a meeting with federal government, but federal government refused. Varade is man of a few words. He does not speak a lot, and whatever his inclinations are, but when he talks in a very calculated, measured manner. I don't know if he's involved in corruption or not, but Gita or the supporters should be careful. They should not take the confrontation to a level that military is forced to take action on Getachew supporters. They should not spread false information. If they have any credible information, if they have evidence, yes, they have every right to use social media. But all day they are busy spreading propaganda against Tigray channels, against TPLF, the Debrecen group people, as if TPLF, Debrecen and Tigray channels are corrupt, and all Getachew supporters are honest and financially not corrupt. Some Getachew loyalists and allies have also been involved in corruption in the past too, by the way. Top leaders had been accused of being involved in corruption, whether in TPLF or TDF. But since Werede chose to be political, his military chose to support one side. That is why now he'll have to face this criticism. I think military's patience is also being tested. What will military do? No one knows. Military is at the back foot. It is holding internal discussions, and then it will make big decisions. By the way, I did a video yesterday. I told you about the panic in Tigray. I told you about prices. The report was confirmed after that. Several international news outlets confirmed my report. They wrote some article to DW, etc. They're confirming that in the last 3 days, huge amount of cash has been withdrawn from the banks in Tigray. Secondly, they said the prices have gone up. That the price of gasoline is over 200 birr per liter in Tigray. Transport fares have also gone up. This is what I reported. So yes, there is panic. People say, "Sadi, you just trying to create panic. Nothing is happening in Tigray." But now my report is being confirmed by others too. There is definitely panic. Why? Because people don't want a war. People of Tigray have suffered a lot. They don't want to see another war in Tigray. If they see a war coming, they'll try to flee. Why? Because they have lost everything in the previous war. They don't want to see another conflict in their region. Lastly, viewers, a man who called for sanctions on Ethiopian government, a man who was very supportive of TPLF in the US, has been sentenced to 10-year imprisonment. Bob Menendez, US Senator, Democrat, has been sentenced by a court in the US for taking bribe from Egypt and some say Qatar as well. Bob Menendez was part of trilateral negotiations involving Ethiopia, Egypt, and Sudan, mediated by Americans. And it is being reported that he received bribe from Egypt to pressurize Ethiopia into signing legally binding agreement about GERD, the dam. Ethiopia did not agree. During the war, 2-year-long war, Bob Menendez and some others pushed for sanctions on the Ethiopian government. Uh, Definitely, now it's clear that they were backed by Egypt. People like Bob Menendez, they were backed by TPLF too, they were backed by Egypt too. Bob Menendez's uh, conviction has raised questions about the character of US lawmakers. It means when they take a position about an issue, you can never trust them. Something is happening behind the scenes, lobbying, diplomatic campaign contacts, and then these people express their views. It's not that they stand with the truth. It's not that they just back the right party. They just back those who serve their interests. Thank you for watching.